Hey everyone, Sarah Allison here from Parenting in Abundance. I hope you are all well. Today I want to share with you 10 parenting tips that will help create harmony within your family. And the first one of those is praise good behaviour and reward it. I believe in the law of attraction, and the law of attraction says that everything you think about, you create. So the world around you is created through your thoughts and what you focus on. So if you focus on the good behaviour, you're attracting more good behaviour. So lots of reward and lots of praise when your children are behaving. Set some clear, fair rules and tell the family about them. I would recommend you having a family meeting, because actually children are very clued up. They know what a good family wants to be like. They don't want to argue. They don't want to shout. They actually want harmony as much as you do. Sit down with them and talk to them about what might be some fair rules for the house. You as an adult need to take responsibility and take some rules for yourself as well. So it might be not or taking your shoes off when you come in, if that's something that you don't do. But be prepared that it's a two-way thing. This isn't just about you enforcing things on your children. You need to take and lead by example. Model the sort of behaviour that you want. Next one is give appropriate consequences for unwanted behaviour. Now, obviously, some of this is age appropriateness. And what we're looking for is we're looking at something that is a significant consequence that is enough that they won't do it. And I'm not talking about violence here, obviously. But say, for something minor, it might be, right, you're not having dessert. That might be a valid consequence. If it's something more serious, it might be, right, you're not playing on your games console for a week, but you need to follow through with these. So relate the consequence to the action and the follow through. That is, again, this is something you could talk to with your kids. You can ask them, so what would you recommend? What if you did that, what do you think I should do? As your parent, what do you think I should do? And then actually it provides them with great insight. It gets them to take responsibility for their actions as well. Next one is encourage your family to work as a team. We all hate chores. I don't care who you are, how old you are. Very few people love cleaning. So make it a team event. Carve up the task for the day, get everyone to do it so that you all moan that it's coming, you don't want to do it, but you do it together. It's a great bonding exercise. Do fun things together as well. Do something as a team. There's lots of activity centres that you can go to. It might even be just playing a board game and having 2 versus 2, whatever it is. These things bond families, where you all feel like you're on the same side and you're working together. That's ultimately what families are about, that you're all in it together. You're all got each other's backs. So practice that. This is also good for real world exercises as well. Next one is take care of yourself. Parenting is hard work. It really is. It's draining. It's tiring. You want to pull your hair out. And if you let it, it can drown you. Now, parenting is wonderful, obviously. There's a heck of a lot of positives. But to be the best parent you can be, you have to take time out for yourself. And I know from personal experience that you can end up feeling a little bit selfish. When you feel like that, when you think, you know what, I just really want half an hour to myself. There's that little voice in your brain that goes, oh, well, that's charming, isn't it? That's saying you don't want to be around your husband and your kids. Actually, that's not selfish at all. Taking care of yourself is so important. And so go out for a drink with your friend, meet for a coffee, have half an hour in the bath with the bathroom door locked. Whatever it is, give yourself that time. Do something just for you. Remember, you're still a person. You're still you. Yes, you're a mum, maybe a wife, but you are still you. And remember that. Don't ever forget who you are and what your dreams are. Next one is be a good role model. And this follows nicely on from that, because surely you want that for your children. You want your children in the future to value themselves enough to give themselves some time, so that when they're in relationships and rather than letting things escalate, they just take time out. You want them to learn those things, so show them how to do it. Be a good role model. Covers everything. It might be smoking, it might be swearing. Everything you do, your kids pick up on. They are sponges. So be the best version of yourself in front of them. I'm not saying don't go and swear into a pillow, or when they're in bed, turn the air blue or whatever. That's fine. But remember that you want your children to grow up a certain way. So be the best version you can of yourself. So, because they're mirroring you, they will copy you. You know that. Next one is raise your child's self-esteem. Healthy children believe in themselves. And again, this goes back to law of attraction, positive thinking. It goes back to believing in yourself, believing you can achieve anything you set your mind to. And this starts in childhood. And actually, children are born and grow up without any disbelief in that. They think, I can do anything. I can be an astronaut. I can walk on the moon. I can swim in the sea with dolphins. I can be a mermaid. They think that. They naturally think that. Don't get rid of that. Don't encourage them. Encourage them to dream that. Encourage them that, yes, you can be anything you want. If you want to be a mermaid, we'll make you a mermaid. We'll get you a tail. We'll colour it in. You can make them whatever version. So encourage their dreams. Let them grow. Let their self-esteem develop and be really healthy. You want them to be happy and believe in themselves and be confident. And so when someone says, you're smelly, like kids do it, kids can be silly and naughty, then they go, no, I'm not. And they're fine. It doesn't crush them. So build their self-esteem, make them believe they can achieve anything. And again, this goes back to you believing in that. If you're constantly riddled by self-doubt, that's pretty hard. So go back to working on yourself. Next one is spend time just with your child. And I know you're going to tell me, but apart from when they're at school or nursery, we're always together. But are you with them? By with them, I mean actually in the moment. Sat with them, intently playing, listening to every babble, listening to whatever it is they're telling you, whatever interesting things happened at school or nursery or whatever age they're at. Be present, be in the moment, actively listen to what they're telling you. And I know that this is hard when you're trying to cook tea and you're trying to do all the washing, but make time, even if it's only 15, 20 minutes, make time every day to really, really be there with your child, to listen to them and to show them that they're important to you, that you are there, you are available to them. That's what children want. They want to know that at any point they can come to you, because life's hard and at some point something might happen that's not nice, and you want to know that they can come to you. If something awful happens, you need to know, and they need to know, that they can talk to their mum or their dad. They can sit down in that time that you've always put aside for them and tell them what's happening. As a parent, that was all I would ever want, is that I can't stop bad things happening, but I can be there for them, and I'd want them to know that they can come to me. Next one is think positive thoughts about your family. I know on a tough day, it's like, I've had enough, I want to get out of it. That all they do is moan, all they do is fight, all they do is create a mess. All negatives. If you believe in the law of attraction, which I do, focus on the positives. Yes, they may well make a mess, but be grateful. Be grateful for the family you have. Be grateful for the noise that they make. There are people out there who would trade places with you in a heartbeat. There are people out there who can't have children. They just, whatever they do, they can't conceive, and they would swap places with you. Be grateful for the mess. Be grateful for the noise, because when it's gone, you will miss it. And you often hear that from older people when their kids have left. They say, I miss the noise. I didn't think I would, but I do. So it's hard, but appreciate it. Appreciate what you have. Even when it's tough, be grateful that you can do it. Whether it's, I can do the washing up, you can do that. You've got arms, you've got legs, you can stand at a sink, you've got running water. Yeah, washing up sucks, but you can do that. You live in a world, in a home where you can wash up. The last one is, and this is wonderful, it's just have fun. Have fun with your kids. I love play. I absolutely love it. I will get on the floor, even if I haven't got any kids here. I will still play. I will colour in. I love it because it's escape. Do you have children? You have every excuse to have fun with them. Show them how to laugh. Show them how to enjoy themselves. Children laughing should be bottled and sold, because it's a wonderful magical thing that automatically makes everyone feel better. So take advantage of that and have fun with your kids. Have fun being a parent. It is hard work and it's a lot of responsibility, but it's also the best job in the world, and enjoy it and have fun. I hope you found those tips useful. Do take care, everyone, and don't forget, if you want to get in touch, then click on the Facebook group. Take care. Bye bye.